Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button ASAP. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I can't stress this enough, y'all. I'm talking to the men right now. Men, your woman is a reflection of you. She can determine if you rise or if you experience your demise. I'm going to repeat that. Your woman, the woman you select to be your woman, whether she be your wife, your girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, the woman that you carry on your arm, that you say this woman is mine, she with me, she can determine if you rise or if you experience your demise. Okay? I say that because I'm looking at the boxer Jermall Charlo, right? His brother is experiencing his glory right now. Jermall has been rising as a fighter. He's become an undisputed champion at 154 pounds. He's avenged a loss. He's avenged a draw. Now he's set to get his biggest payday against the cash cow in boxing, Canelo Alvarez, right? But I say this, that was supposed to be Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo was supposed to be in line to fight Canelo Alvarez. However, the brother's been going through a contentious time in his life. He been going through a lot of despair. He been experiencing dark times. Seemed like he'd been under depression, a lot of stress. And the root of the problem seems to be the woman that he chose. The woman that is his wife, right? And he chose this woman when he was young. He'd been with her for a very long time. And sometimes, when you're young, a woman could be right for you then, but as you grow older, you find out she ain't the one for you. Y'all grow apart. Y'all start to change. You have different wants, different needs, things. She has different wants, different needs. And sometimes you probably could be a little jaded when you were young, right? You probably thought this woman was everything you needed. As you get older, you experience life. You feel like, hey, nah, this woman is toxic beyond measure, right? And I say that because I've seen him post her up, cussing him out, playing games with him and his kids, and playing manipulation games with the children, talking crazy to him, putting his business all out on Front Street, telling the world he broke, he ain't got no money, and putting him on camera, talking about he been drunk and all that type of crazy stuff. And then look, he's been going on camera drunk too. But it seems to me that his intoxication is due to the fact that his life has been spiraling out of control because of the woman he chose, right? And again, it's all alleged, right? I don't know this to be certain, but I've seen how she acts on camera. She seems to be a woman that can be very obnoxious. She a woman that can cuss you the hell out. Cuss you out, call you out your goddamn name. You could be all type of motherfuckers to her and all type of crazy. I can see it all on her, right? And I'm seeing how she playing certain games with the kids and how, she just acting just all type of belligerent, all type of just crazy. And I'm like, look how Jermall has responded to that. He been with her for a while, and I know brothers want to stay with their woman because they got kids with them and they want to keep their family intact. I respect it. It's admirable. But you don't choose a relationship over your peace, right? Over your peace of mind. The brother ain't got no peace of mind. He ain't had it in a while. I saw him in that I Am Athlete interview with him and his twin brother Jermall, and I saw him crying and how he going through a lot of turmoil, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. He's so hurt and so shell-shocked from all the stuff he been going through. A grown man slapped the shit out of him. He ain't do nothing back, just looking at him. After he was provoking a grown man by grabbing on his face and all this and all that extra stuff. Right? And the grown man told him, don't grab me in my face, cut it out. He did it again and got slapped. He's sitting there looking crazy, not even defending himself. And I think it's because he been off this liquor and drunk like crazy, trying to escape the frustration, the frustration, the stress, I don't know, man. There's just the craziness, the madness that's been going on in his life, due to the woman that he chose to be with, man. Like, for real. His wife, I thought it was going to be his ex-wife, but I don't know if they're reconciling or what. His wife then had him running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And he running around like a chicken with his head cut off to acquiesce to her manipulation, to her wants and her needs. And as when you're in a relationship, right? It's all about compromise. You gotta give your woman her needs. She gotta meet your needs in certain ways. Y'all gotta find common ground. But it ain't always supposed to be just majority about your girl and not you. it seemed like he been trying to acquiesce to certain stuff how she wanted to be and to how she want things to be, and he been like, it's coming at a cost. At a cost to where he is suffering the consequences of certain things. The stress that she has allegedly caused him, it cost him his public image, his relationship with his twin brother. Jermall don't even want to be around his brother because he know his brother got that woman with him. And his woman, Jermall, he know Jermall's woman is just a contentious person. He don't got a good relationship with her. Jermall's wife don't got a good relationship with his brother's wife. They fighting and getting into it with each other because she just being probably crazy and unruly, snapping out. And it's got them at odds with each other because of the relationship that he got with, that his brother got with his own wife, right? And I didn't like them letting that play out in the public eye. Y'all handle that behind closed doors. But I think it's probably the friction has gotten so strong that Jermall, he just like, whatever, fuck it. He just flying off the hinge and he can't deal with it no more, right? Jermall, Charlo's wife, she making a fool out of him in the public eye, putting him on camera when they getting disputes, calling him broke. Got other YouTubers using her word for it, calling him broke, making fun of him on social media. Right? Because his woman telling the world he broke. All them broke PBC guys. He's just another broke PBC fighter that likes to drink and drown himself in liquor. And he just an undisciplined person. Like, all the stress and all that he dealing with from this woman got him drinking his pain away. And because of that, he missing out on the biggest opportunity of his career. And his brother picking up the ball. Hopefully his brother give him some of that bag, but I don't know. He might not, right? But his brother's defending the family name. He missing out on the bag. Jermall ain't fought in 2 years. It's a miracle they ain't stripped that man of his title, right? He ain't fought since 2021. In 2 years, he could have had at least 4 fights. At minimum 3 fights and made some bags. Could have made him some more bread. But the stress he got from this woman, she driving him up a hill. I'm going to say this, man, to all men. You're not supposed to be with a woman who manipulates you, who disrespects you in your face or behind your back, right? She ain't supposed to be airing out all your dirty laundry to social media, to YouTube and all that, talking to you crazy to social media. She ain't supposed to be trying to emasculate you, talking to you however she want to talk to you. Now, of course, it's a given. You're supposed to treat her with respect and love and all of that. You're supposed to be, treating her accordingly and treating her right. You ain't supposed to be disrespecting her either. Right? But she ain't supposed to be calling you all out your name, cussing at you every turn. You ain't supposed to be all type of motherfuckers and all type of bitch ass, you know what, and all type of crazy stuff. Hollering and yelling and cussing at you and raising her voice every time at you like you a little ass kid and little boy. You ain't supposed to be with no woman like that, man. That woman ain't for you. I'm telling you, the wrong woman will send you to an early grave or to the hospital with stress. Right? Send you to the doctor, how you having all type of health problems. You can't focus at work because you're going home to a woman that's going to raise hell every time you come and step foot in that house. Right? She just over the top. As soon as she finds something wrong every time you come in the house, you dreading going home. You ain't supposed to be with no woman like that. Because she just creating hell for you in the confines in your own place of dwelling. Your own dwelling, man, she creating chaos for you. You're not supposed to be with a woman who's an agent of chaos. Because all she going to do is create chaos, an element of chaos, which will lead to your own destruction. And you seen it with Jermall Charlo, man. And look, I don't know Jermall Charlo's wife, but I know I've seen her on Fight Hype interviews. She seems very supportive. She's gained knowledge of the sport of boxing. I don't think she was a boxing fan before she got with Jermall. But now she's been with Jermall, she's invested in him and what he likes to do. Right? She assists him, helps cook some meals and stuff when he's trying to make weight for fights, keep him healthy. She encourages him. She right there supporting him every step of the way. Got the little baby right there with her. The kids right there with her. She seems to be a woman who's all about his upliftment, who's all about him progressing forward. Jermall's wife, on the other hand, seemed to be a woman that's just ready to start some bullshit when she don't get her way. When stuff don't go her way, she ready to snap out, cuss everybody out, go off on any and everybody in the vicinity. And a woman like that will have you into it with your people, with your family, with your kids. Because they'll start getting old, especially if they ain't by that woman, but his kids by that woman. But even if they by that woman, even if that's their mama, they be looking like, Dad, Why you not saying nothing to her? Why you letting her go do all this crazy wild stuff? Why you basically riding with her when she do wild shit, man? Everybody start looking at you crazy and funny, man. And again, the wrong woman will have you in a place, in a state of turmoil. Have you around this mother looking like a little kid. Have you stressed out. Have you out here, trying to figure out how you gonna cope. So I'm telling you, fellas, the woman that you pick is a reflection of you. She can determine how you gonna, like, again, if you're gonna experience success or if you're gonna experience a tremendous fall. You know, and the fall of a lot of great men came at the hands of a wrong woman. A lot of them, hey, take it back to the biblical days. Samson and Delilah. He chose the wrong woman, unfortunately. Wrong woman had him in terrible situation. Gave him up for some pieces of silver and gold. I don't know if I got the story correct. Y'all let me know. I think it was silver and some gold or something like that, right? Gave him up. Gave up his weakness and all of that. Because for the bread, for the paper, you don't want a woman that's going to turn on you for no bag. Turn on you for some bread. You know, but you got to be able to pick the right woman, man. Because if you're not, be with a woman that's going to motivate you. A woman that can make you feel like you can run through a damn brick wall if you had to. A woman that's going to ride with you no matter what, win, lose, or draw. She riding with you. You know what I'm saying? You loving her right. She gonna fool with you the long way. She ain't gonna, when stuff don't go her way, you don't do exactly what she say. She cussing you all type of, cussing you out crazy as hell. I see men in the grocery store, seeing that man getting the woman talking to him like he ain't shit. Like he ain't shit. And I don't know, like, and I don't know the situation, but I didn't think it was right for her to be talking to him like that in front of other people. I'm looking at her crazy, my daughter looking at her, damn, right? I seen another person turn around like, what, god damn, one of the Walmart workers. She talking to him crazy, and that's her man. You know, and what that does to her, man, if you ain't strong enough in your mindset, it'll make your psyche go elsewhere to a dark place. And that's what Jermall Charlo is. I'm praying and hoping that the brother gets out of it. I'm hoping that he can see his brother doing well and use his brother as motivation to get where he wants to be. Use God, the most high. The word from the most high. Because we supposed to live by the instructions of the most high. Hope he follows the instructions of God and not the instructions of that woman that he with. I'm sorry, y'all women ain't gonna like that. You're supposed to follow the instructions of your woman. Follow the instructions of God. Now you respect her. You don't denigrate her. You don't belittle her. You treat her right, but follow the instructions of God. Okay? And then things will be better in your life, and then maybe things will clear up, and you can see that woman is not for you. Or you can clear your mind up to say, get that woman some rules and guidelines. This is how it's gonna be. Either you gonna be like this or you're not gonna be with it, and we gotta part ways. And it's hard when you got kids with that woman. I'm sure it's hard for him to do that. But I promise you, man, listen, your inner peace, your peace of mind, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth, being with a woman just to be saying you being with her. She got you spiraling out of control where you missing bags, missing opportunities to feed your babies. It ain't worth it. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.